kind of getting out here for the first official fall camp practice?
It's awesome. I mean, it's football. Everybody loves coming out here on the grass and competing with each other, especially with how fun this team is. I mean, I've been around a lot of squads, and this one's been a blast. I mean, all these guys, it's competitive every day. We've been going against each other in the summer, twice a week in the stadium. No pads, no coaches, so I think we're ready to get after it and just keep getting better and getting ready for the season.
I know you have got a lot of off-season work with a lot of the new guys, but what is it like getting out here and learning how to play together as a unit?
Yeah, I mean, I think our coaches do a fantastic job. Our leaders, both offense and defense, do a great job. I think everybody, all the new guys that have came in, like you said, there's some different faces, but it's been like that. I mean, we haven't missed a step yet, and it's been so much fun playing with everybody. I mean, I've only known some of these guys for about 2 months, but, it feels like they've been here the whole 5 years with me. So, I mean, it's been fun, and no one's missed a beat so far.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think you guys have been able to come together so early on?
Yeah, I think it's just the culture. I mean, Montana is a historically, tradition-based program, and I think our coaches do an amazing job keeping that the main thing. Same with our leaders, the guys that have been with me, both offense and defense, this whole time here at the university. So I think those transfers come in, they see that, and they want to play with us, and we everybody just comes together and plays, same type of football, and that's the standard.
Because there are so many new faces, I mean, you kind of, what was that transition part like, especially this offseason, right? Because you're probably so used to certain guys, but even in your position group, there's a lot of new guys around here.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's, there's a lot of older guys above, some of us younger guys our whole career. Everyone stayed plugged in, though. I mean, I think everyone was so hungry to, want to play, want to take that next step, want to get better, and we learned from some of the best in each position group. I mean, you go through each position, offense, defense, special teams. You were watching a guy that was the best on that team, and you were following his suit, and you learned every day. You came to practice every day watching him do the same thing. You're like, all right, well, once I get my opportunity, take the most of it. And I think that's the story of this team. It's a lot of young guys, a lot of guys who haven't had the chance to start or anything like that, but we're taking the next step. We're playing well together, and our coaches are pushing us, and they expect that out of us, and I think we're able to perform to that level.
You guys have hardly any, I guess only one guy that's really started games defensively coming back. Having a fresh start as a whole unit, though, does that give you sort of a boost? Since everybody's sort of fighting for a start?
For the linebackers?
Yeah, and linebackers, and just as a defense
everybody
as a whole.
Yeah, I think it's super competitive, which is awesome. And I think we're deep. We're super deep. I think, everybody can play ones, twos, threes. I mean, we can rely on guys, and we can continue to get better every day. It pushes the competition every day. You're fighting for a starting spot, obviously, but I mean, I think, our goal is to get to the season, have healthy bodies, and, win a lot of games and, win everything on the schedule. So.
The three linebackers that are all redshirt sophomores, how have you seen those guys grow? Opitz and Stevenson and Clay Evans?
Those guys, they've done phenomenal. I mean, same thing. They came into a program that had some, COVID guys and extra year redshirt guys, but, they stayed plugged in. They're ready to go, and every day they were learning from those guys, getting better, looking for coaching, and they're just good dudes, good athletes, and they're they don't shy away from anything. They aren't taking any victim mindsets, things like that. I think that's the common goal of this whole team. I mean, the guys that you see have stuck around. I think we're just a resilient group, and we're just ready to play ball, whoever's in the field.
What have you seen just from the other linebackers and some of the new guys? Obviously, Wing got some All-American stuff, and just the talent in the room.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we're happy Peyton's over here. Same with E.T., Solo, all those guys. It's a lot of fun. I mean, I think we have a really fun position group. I think those guys that, they picked to come to the U of M for a reason. We're a competitive group, and we're a great defense, and, they have great stuff. And I think that all of us coming together, competing with each other, it's been a lot of fun, and we're going to continue to do that throughout camp and make plays on the field on Saturdays. Whoever's on the field, it could be ones, twos, threes, whatever. We're all going to go out there and be able to play our jobs. So.
Lusky is making some plays and seems to be pretty hyped out there. What does he add to the linebacker?
Yeah, Caleb's awesome. He's a younger guy who last year came in his first season and really stepped up and played well. And he was, same thing I've kind of said this whole interview. It's like those guys are ready to take the next step. Regardless of who was in front of them, they're ready to get after it, get plugged in. And it doesn't matter if they've been sitting on the bench for 3 games. They can get plugged in that next game if someone goes down, and we're ready to go. I mean, I think we're pretty strong across the board, and everyone's going to be able to plug and play.
And as you've got to go up against this offense, what stands out about the quarterbacks you're facing?
Yeah, I mean, those guys are awesome. I mean, they're all summer going against those guys. It's made us better, and I think we're playing against some of the best guys in the conference, the country, whatever you want to say. I mean, it's fun. I mean, iron sharpens iron. Going against our receivers, our O-line is big front. I mean, it's fun to go against those guys. Things get competitive. You see kind of the tussles on the field, but it's fun. All that's wiped off in the locker room, but I think we have a lot of fun out there, and both sides keeps it competitive. So I think that's the thing I've noticed so far with this team is we love competing with each other, and we show up and bring the juice. And if one side's lacking, the other side's going to bring it, and you might lose that day, but we're always kind of competing.
Sweet.
Sweet. Thanks, Geno.
Awesome.